Chapter 23. Then Jesus said to the people and to his disciples,
于是耶稣对众人和他的门徒说，
The scribes and the Pharisees have the authority of Moses. All things, then, which they give you orders to do, these do and keep, but do not take their works as your example, for they say and do not.
文士和法利赛人有摩西的权柄，他们所吩咐你们的事，你们都要遵行，不要以他们的行为为榜样，因为他们说了却不做。
They make hard laws and put great weights on men's backs, but they themselves will not put a finger to them. But all their works they do so as to be seen by men, for they make wide their phylacteries, and the edges of their robes.
他们制定艰难的律法，把重担压在人的身上，自己却不动手。他们所做的一切事，都是要叫人看见的，因为他们把法器和袍子的边缘都弄得很宽。
And the things desired by them are the first places at feasts, and the chief seats in the synagogues, and words of respect in the marketplaces, and to be named by men, teacher.
他们所要的，就是筵席上的首位，和会堂里的主位，又在街市上说恭敬话，被人称为老师。
But you may not be named teacher, for one is your teacher, and you are all brothers. And give no man the name of father on earth, because one is your Father, who is in heaven.
但你们不能叫老师，因为有一个人是你们的老师，你们都是弟兄。在地上不可称人为父，因为有一位是你们的父，就是在天上的。
And you may not be named guides, because one is your guide, even Christ. But let the greatest among you be your servant.
你们也不可称向导，因为有一位是你们的向导，就是基督。但你们中间最大的，要做你们的仆人。
And whoever makes himself high will be made low, and whoever makes himself low will be made high.
凡自高的必降为卑，自卑的必升为高。
But a curse is on you, scribes and Pharisees, false ones. Because you are shutting the kingdom of heaven against men, for you do not go in yourselves, and those who are going in, you keep back.
文士和法利赛人，假的，你们受咒诅了，因为你们把天国关起来，不让人进去，你们自己不进去，那些要进去的，你们却拦阻。
A curse is on you, scribes and Pharisees, false ones. For you go about land and sea to get one disciple and, having him, you make him twice as much a son of hell as yourselves.
文士和法利赛人，假的，我咒诅你们，因为你们走遍海路，要得着一个门徒，有了他，就叫他比你们自己加倍，成为地狱的子民。
A curse is on you, blind guides, who say, Whoever takes an oath by the temple, it is nothing, but whoever takes an oath by the gold of the temple.
你们这些瞎眼的向导，说，凡在圣殿起誓的，不算什么；凡在圣殿的金子起誓的，要负责任。
He is responsible. You foolish ones and blind, which is greater, the gold, or the temple which makes the gold holy? And, whoever takes an oath by the altar, it is nothing, but whoever takes an oath by the offering which is on it, he is responsible.
你们这些愚昧的人和瞎子，是金子大，还是使金子神圣的圣殿大？又说，凡以坛起誓的，不算什么；凡以坛上的祭物起誓的，要负责任。
You blind ones, which is greater, the offering, or the altar which makes the offering holy? He, then, who takes an oath by the altar, takes it by the altar and by all things on it.
你们这瞎眼的，祭物和使祭物成圣的坛，哪个大呢？那么，靠着坛起誓的人，就是靠着坛和坛上的一切东西起誓。
And he who takes an oath by the temple, takes it by the temple and by him whose house it is. And he who takes an oath by heaven, takes it by the seat of God, and by him who is seated on it.
以圣殿起誓的，是以圣殿和圣殿里的人起誓；以天起誓的，就以神的座位和坐在上面的人起誓。
A curse is on you, scribes and Pharisees, false ones. For you make men give a tenth of all sorts of sweet-smelling plants, but you give no thought to the more important things of the law, righteousness, and mercy, and faith. But it is right for you to do these, and not to let the others be undone.
文士和法利赛人，假的，你们该受咒诅，因为你们叫人把各种香物的1/10献上，却不顾律法中更重要的事，公义、怜悯和信心。但你们做这些是对的，不要让其他的不做。
You blind guides, who take out a fly from your drink, but make no trouble over a camel.
你们这瞎眼的向导，从你们的酒里拿出一只苍蝇来，却不为骆驼作难。
A curse is on you, scribes and Pharisees, false ones. For you make clean the outside of the cup and of the plate, but inside they are full of violent behavior and uncontrolled desire.
文士和法利赛人，虚假的人，咒诅你们，因为你们把杯和盘子的外面弄得很干净，里面却充满了暴力的行为和不节制的欲望。
You blind Pharisee, first make clean the inside of the cup and of the plate, so that the outside may become equally clean.
你这瞎眼的法利赛人，先把杯盘的里面弄干净，好叫外面也同样干净。
A curse is on you, scribes and Pharisees, false ones, for you are like the resting places of the dead, which are made white, and seem beautiful on the outside, but inside are full of dead men's bones and of all unclean things.
文士和法利赛人，假的，我咒诅你们，因为你们好像死人的安息处，被弄成白色，外面看来很美，里面却满了死人的骨头和一切不洁净的东西。
Even so you seem to men to be full of righteousness, but inside you are all false and full of wrongdoing.
你们也是这样，在人看来是蛮有公义，但里面都是假的，蛮有不法的事。
A curse is on you, scribes and Pharisees, false ones. Because you put up buildings for housing the dead bodies of the prophets, and make fair the last resting places of good men, and say, If we had been living in the days of our fathers, we would not have taken part with them in the blood of the prophets.
文士和法利赛人，虚伪的人，我咒诅你们，因为你们为安置先知的尸首盖了楼房，把好人最后的安息之地当作公平的，说，我们若是活在祖宗的时候，就不与他们同流先知的血了。
So that you are witnesses against yourselves that you are the sons of those who put the prophets to death. Make full, then, the measure of your fathers. You snakes, offspring of snakes, how will you be kept from the punishment of hell?
这样，你们就是自己的见证，说你们是诛杀先知的人的儿子。那么，你们要满了你们祖宗的量。你们这些蛇的后裔，怎能不受地狱的刑罚呢？
For this reason, I send you prophets, and wise men, and scribes, some of them you will put to death and put on the cross, and to some of them you will give blows in your synagogues, driving them from town to town.
因此，我差遣先知和智慧人，并文士来，你们要把他们中的一些人打死，放在十字架上，又要在你们的会堂里打他们，把他们从一个城赶到另一个城。
So that on you may come all the blood of the upright on the earth, from the blood of upright Abel to the blood of Zechariah, son of Berechiah, whom you put to death between the temple and the altar.
这样，地上一切正直人的血，从正直的亚伯的血，到巴拉基亚的儿子撒加利亚的血，就是你们在圣殿和祭坛之间所杀的，都要归到你们身上。
Truly I say to you, all these things will come on this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, putting to death the prophets, and stoning those who are sent to her. Again and again would I have taken your children to myself as a bird takes her young ones under her wings, and you would not.
我实在告诉你们，这一切事都要临到这世代。耶路撒冷啊，耶路撒冷，把先知杀了，把奉差遣来的人用石头打死。我屡次要把你的孩子带到我这里来，好像鸟儿把幼鸟放在翅膀底下一样，你却不愿意。
See, your house is made waste. For I say to you, you will not see me from this time till you say, A blessing on him who comes in the name of the Lord.
你看，你的家已经败坏了。我告诉你，从这时候起，你必不见我，直到你说，奉主名来的人有福了。